All right, our next guest is part of a team that's got the biggest lead of any division leader so far in the NBA. He's in his first season out in Phoenix after making stops in Denver, Indiana, Chicago, Toronto, and New York. Versatile is the word best used to describe this man. He's averaged 14 points, 3.5 boards, and 4 dimes during his 13-year career. Please welcome back Suns swingman Jalen Rose!
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
How you been, buddy? What's going on?
I'm very good. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all of that good stuff.
Yeah, you know what? Back on January 30th, I sent you a text message wishing you a happy birthday. What's the matter? You don't return? Say hello?
I got to give you my updated info, Chris. For some reason, I didn't get that text, and I know you wouldn't tell me a fib, so
yeah,
that's my bad. I'll take that.
Well, belated happy birthday anyway, buddy.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
It's Rose. Do we look alike?
Yeah.
You just called me Sal.
Don't worry about it. He's thinking sexiness. Go ahead.
Whatever. No, I want to talk to you about your first season out in Phoenix. And, Jalen, you're a guy throughout your 13-year career that's got constant minutes. That has not happened this year. Has the adjustment been tough so far?
The adjustment is not as tough when you playing on a team with the second-best record overall, have 2 win streaks, 1 to 15 games, 1 to 17 games. Do I want to play and contribute? Absolutely. When I signed on the dotted line, did I expect to contribute? Absolutely. But for so far, it hasn't happened minutes-wise. Hopefully in the second half of the season it will happen, and definitely in the playoffs. But it's a great bunch of guys. Steve Nash, 2-time MVP. Mike D'Antoni's been Coach of the Year. So hopefully they'll find a way to work me in before the season is over.
All right. Good. See, that's how he's so positive. Well, I like Jalen. Professional.
And plus, I'm trying to get a ring.
That's what I said. All right, Jalen. Well, as always, the thing about you that we love is that you explore boundaries beyond basketball. You can cover it all sports, all facets of life. So today we are going to start the first ever Jalen's Jumpers.
Nice.
Yeah, Jalen's Jumpers.
Yeah.
Now, Sal, feel free to follow up, kind of like the tip, follow, slam, if you will. All right, let's see. Whose birthday party are you heading to this weekend in Las Vegas during the All-Star Game? MJ's 44th at Bellagio or Paris Hilton's 26th at Hard Rock? Both are on Saturday night. What do you do?
Wow. Michael Jordan, NBA All-Star Game, probably the greatest player of all time. Got to be at Michael Jordan's party.
Really?
Hands down.
Well, you know, I would say that, but the chances of most folks trying to get in is going to be slim. But Paris Hilton really has it flowing at her parties. I'm just letting you know.
I mean, you and Michael Jordan had it flowing in Jet Magazine with those cigars too, Sal, and I know where you going to be.
Yes, I am.
Jalen, Duke is out of the top 25. Are they even going to make the tournament, or are they done? Does it break your heart?
Oh, a Michigan man worried about Duke making the tournament. Not at all. I think Coach K is a great coach, but this is not the season for them really to get over the top, and I don't see Duke making the NCAA tournament.
All right, another college hoops question. Who do you take next year with the first pick? Which freshman? Kevin Durant out of Texas, Greg Oden out of Ohio State.
Well, when you talk about college players, you don't really want to come down too hard on guys, but I was flicking through the channels and I saw Greg Oden, and I thought I glanced and saw Bill Russell. That guy kind of looks old in the face. So I'll take Durant. He's an amazing player. He's putting up 30s and 10s in the Big 12, things that people haven't done. I think they both going to be special players, but if I had one pick, I'll take Kevin Durant.
All right. A guy who was the first pick in the NBA draft many moons ago, your good friend Chris Webber. He has found a new/old home with the Detroit Pistons. Is he the difference maker in Motown?
Well, for Detroit fans, they hope so, and I think he's been playing real well. And a lot of times when you're a veteran in this league, and Sal, you notice people want to write you off because of your age. And that happened in Philadelphia. Now he's wearing number 84. Chris's original number is 4. Jalen's new number is 8. Number 84 is getting it done with the Detroit Pistons, the #1 record in the Eastern Conference so far.
Yeah, I think Detroit's going to make a big push. They're going to be the team that's going to face Phoenix in the finals.
All right, the Lakers just came off an 8-game road trip during which Brian Cook actually took his warm-up off and threw it back in the direction of Phil Jackson. Jackson immediately pulled him back before even letting him in the game. Bush League move by Cook.
Well, it wasn't Robert Horry against Danny Ainge. You know, Robert Horry really got Danny Ainge real good in the face, kind of like Nick Van Exel did Jalen Rose when he was doing his interview.
Yeah.
But Phil is more of a player's coach than people think, and I don't think that's going to be something that Phil is going to allow to come between winning games. But Brian Cook, you're Brian Cook. Not Kobe Bryant, not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, not Magic Johnson. When Phil says get in the game, you get in the game. If it's time for you to sit down, young man, go sit down.
Yeah, because you know what? You're right. He's not those three people because those three people never came off the bench.
And they also
and wouldn't have to. They wouldn't have done that anyway.
Right, okay.
They wouldn't have done that anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
Jalen, you mentioned it very quickly. Last year you were working for TNT during the playoffs. Nick Van Exel got you bad. Did you ever get him back this year?
Well, I think the NBA's getting them back this year. Nick Van Exel is my man, and I told him during the playoffs, I appreciate him hitting me with the towel, but he didn't make a shot ever since he did that. Big shout to Nick down in Houston. That's my man, and I know he's doing big things, and he's got a son that's a real good high school basketball player as well. So shout to Nick Van Exel.
Hey, Jalen, you're as connected as it gets. You can read all about Jalen Rose on jalenrose.com, okay? Maybe we can get some of your new info out there so next time I text you, it's going to hit the right guy, right?
Absolutely. JalenRose.com. I love you fellas. I miss you fellas, and I plan on seeing you guys more often. We're family.
Get your ring,
Jalen
Jalen.
Rose!